Well, a couple other little stories that are popping up around the world of pro wrestling. One is everybody's getting a little mad at Vince McMahon over there at WWE. I don't know if you saw this, David.
What's new?
Of course, Vince has taken over creative and has gotten back into his old ways of changing shows up day of and ripping up scripts and driving everybody nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently WWE has people in there that are trying to counteract this by when they are setting up the scripts for SmackDown and Raw that they're announcing matches a couple of weeks ahead of time because they know that Vince doesn't like to generally change things like that. So if something's advertised, they try to stick with it as much as possible, even though that hasn't always been the case.
Mm.
But apparently there's a big feud in WWE right now of trying to get Vince to stop changing things the day of the events, especially obviously for Raw and SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, what are you doing that? I mean, is there anything that you can do?
No. I think that's been the culture forever, hasn't it? And
Yeah.
I think even before we knew what was going on behind the scenes, it was probably going on. So until Vince McMahon dies, I think he's stuck in that routine, man. It's going to be him. That's the way he operates. I mean, but if you look at the success of that company, I mean, sometimes that chaoticness is what catapults it.
Well, let me ask you this though. Some people say that look how successful Vince has been with what he's done.
Mm.
But on the same side, don't you think that if maybe you stuck with a plan and didn't do those kind of things, you could be even more successful?
I don't know how you get more successful than what they're doing now. And what are the plans? Stuck to what plans? We don't even know. So maybe, I mean, it just is what it. That's the thing is everybody now we live in like this HR culture. I don't like this. I don't like this is how it should be. Go start your own company. If that's how it's supposed to be and you can't handle it, get out of there. Go start your own company. If he fails, he fails, But everybody, just even like with this Bud Light thing, everybody want to say something and got something to say. Just shut up. Start your own beer company.
Oh, I don't know. $30 billion in lost revenue is that's saying something.
Oh, it is saying something. That's what I'm saying. But why? Because everybody's taking everything personal about them and letting it affect them, man. You got to find your center. Breathe.
There you go. Well, so that would be your advice to everybody, all the talented WWE employees who are not happy.
Chill. Any job, anybody at any job in life, if you're unhappy and like, oh man, why am I? You have a choice to be there or not.
Fair enough.